Hello, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. It's like 9:30 Sunday night. I don't usually do videos this late at night, but I just finished every single item on my list for the weekend, and I'm just so psyched that it's like, okay, let's go make the video tonight. Basically, this was my uniform for the weekend. I have my typo shirt that I don't wear out in public. We got the hair up in a messy bun. Look like a little who down in Whoville. And I stayed home most of the weekend and got lots done. Last week, the latter part of last week, was one of these, you know, when your GPS, when you make a turn that the GPS doesn't want you to do and it says recalculating. Well, that was my week. I had everything all listed out. Okay, I want to make these presents for Lyra's birthday. I need to have this done for the 23rd, the gift basket for the September 30th show. I've got these items on my September list. So I had everything all organized. And I got an Etsy order for an ankylosaurs on Thursday. Finished it Saturday afternoon. So that recalculation. Okay, back to Lyra's gifts. So I finished that, started to work on her next gift, which is a bag that one of the characters in her favorite cartoon is Gabby's Dollhouse. And one of the cats wears a messenger bag that is pink stripes. Made it. And I asked her what her favorite cat was in Gabby's Dollhouse. She said the mercat. So I finished that on Saturday evening. On Friday afternoon, I got an email that I had a new stop there. Okay, a new puzzle proofing assignment. I'm like, oh great. Is this one of these where I'm going to have to spend hours every day working on these puzzles? But it's an easy set, and I only need to do like 3.5 pages per day, so I'm zooming right through it. So that's not all that much of a recalculation. So that was finished that one, made up this list. I had 24 grids. Like puzzle was in 5 of the grids. I put in some household chores, like sweep the garage, put the laundry away, sweep the kitchen, plan meals, find the manta ray pattern. Then I put a few partially started projects on here. The flip octopus, the merkitty, because at that point I had started the head on it, but then, I don't know if you noticed, but the merkitty and the ankylosaurs are the same yarn. So I got the head and down to the tail change done on this, and then I went to this. So on Saturday, it's like, finish the merkitty. I wanted to put up a new Etsy listing. I wanted to update another one. I wanted to get a YouTube short and an Instagram reel up. Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't usually get on this much. I don't know. Is it because I'm getting fresh air from the fan blowing on me? I don't know. So I made up my list. By the end of the day on Saturday, I had, I think, all but 5 squares done. I did take a picture of that before I went working on it today. So I caught up on laundry. I updated my planner. I planned meals. So then the next things that I had on the list was I was trying to finish the Froggy from the Patchwork Animals book. And I had the head and the body done. So on my list, I broke it down into different parts so that I could cross off as I went. When I made one set of legs, I got to cross them off. When I made the other set of legs, I got to cross them off. When I made the belly patch, I got to cross that off. I also had on my list to finish the flip octopus. I had made this pink section, and I needed the other side, so whoop, it's done. Yay! Then another thing that I had on my list, I had made one pop mushroom. These. This is a free pattern on Instagram by crochet_crochet. I'll put it up there. Well, I only had one of them. To participate in amigurumi wars, if you make something small, you need to make 3 of them. So I had it on my list to make another one. Boop. There's a little red guy. And gotta make 3. Gotta get that point. So I made one in gold. So another goal that I had on my list for this week was to put up a new Etsy listing. So I got a video of these guys, which allowed me to cross off the box for make a video, a short and a reel. So I made a little 11-second video that I put up as a YouTube short and an Instagram reel, and I put it on my Facebook page, and I put it in the Etsy listing. And I got a new Etsy listing up. I also updated an Etsy listing. I updated my whale ornament listing with the colors of yarn that I have for whales this year. Okay. So then today, I was finishing up parts for the frog. Got that all done around 9 o'clock or so. And I went on to the last item on my list. When I send out something big like this Ankylosaurus, I send a cutesy little note saying, oh, I didn't want your critter, I didn't want your dinosaur to get hungry on his long trip. So I made him a little snack. So this dinosaur, oh, such glare. How do we do this without the glare? It's a white donut with hot pink sprinkles. Because my granddaughter Lyra says sprinkles make everything better. So since I showed two of her presents, the mercat and the bag that I'll put a picture up of, I'm going to have to title this video, Don't Look, Lyra, because her party's not till Saturday. So there is my patchwork page for the day. All of my squares are colored in. Everything got done. And I have such a sense of accomplishment. So what now? I still have one more present that I want to make for Lyra. Boy, if one of my kids isn't watching this, I'm in trouble. But I have three grown daughters, and I don't think any of them watch my YouTube channel. If one of you does watch this, Candace, Connie, or Bethany, feel free to correct me. Tell me that I'm wrong. And I will say, for the month of September, you're my favorite daughter. Can't play favorites. That's how sure I am that none of them watch my videos. I have been, I've been listening. I've been a little eavesdropper, snooper around Lyra's house, and getting wind of what she likes and all this. When she goes to visit one kid's museum, they said there's a stingray toy that she just cuddles the whole time she's there. So I have pulled gray blanket yarn and a pattern for a manta ray, stingray type thing. I still need to make that. And I'm still plugging away at my goals for September. I sort of reorganized my yarn over the weekend when I was trying to find patterns and get yarn for the patchwork frog. Like, okay, what colors am I going to do for the legs? I need 2 more colors for the legs. So just moving things around. I had a box that was probably 18 by 18 that I had little cakes of yarn in. And it just wasn't working because I was piling stuff on top of it. And then when I try to move stuff over, like move the patterns off the top of the box, they'd fall off the ottoman that they're on. And I moved all of that yarn to a stuffing bag. So here's a bag of stuffing. It's probably about this full of yarn. So that will have to be my next, what are my next goals? To work down that bag and get stuff made from that yarn to get my scrap yarn back under control again. Because it seemed like I was just pulling a lot of big skeins of yarn and only using a little bit. I'd have a cake about this big, and rather than putting it back in the tote, I'm just leaving it out. And it was getting pretty messy out by my chair. So getting that cleaned up. So I'm going to work on a manta ray. I think I'm going to start a beagle and a corgi. And, I've got 2 weeks now to make the dog for the gift basket for the craft show on the 30th. So, okay, there's 4 projects just off the top of my head to be working on. That'll keep me busy. So, I'm not going to sew the frog tonight. It's pushing 10 o'clock. It is 10 o'clock. And you've seen how much I'm yawning. I do not sew well when I'm tired. So if I want to put this frog together with his arms in the right place and symmetrical and all that, that is not a job for tonight. I'll probably go start the manta ray and watch a few more YouTube videos. And tomorrow, after I do my grocery shopping, which we are out of so much stuff because it's just been quick little trips here and there for the last week, and I have been trying to keep my spending down. So I'm trying to think, okay, should I go to this store? Should I go to the closest one over here? Well, it'd be cheaper if I went to Aldi and Walmart to get the kombucha, but they don't usually have cider, so I'd have to go to Tops or Save-A-Lot. So I'm still up in the air as to where I'm going and what I'm going to do. Bye-bye.